New York City announced a huge project. It was a major upgrade for the Alexander Hamilton Bridge. This bridge is a vital link. It connects Manhattan to the Bronx. Built in 1963, it was showing its age. The bridge needed a lot of work. The project was a big deal. It meant a lot to the city's economy. The bridge carries thousands of vehicles every day. A better bridge meant faster commutes. It also meant safer travel for everyone. The project had a huge budget. It was a massive task. The city needed a company with experience. They needed someone who could handle such a big project. And they needed it done on time and within budget. Little did they know, the answer would come from the other side of the world. While America was busy inventing things like the cronut and the Snuggie, China was quietly becoming an infrastructure titan. They were building bridges, tunnels, and high-speed rail lines at a pace that would make a Roomba jealous. China had become known for its engineering skills. They had a reputation for completing projects quickly and efficiently. Plus, they were really good at keeping costs down, which, let's be honest, is everyone's favorite part. This combination of skill and affordability made them an attractive option for countries around the world, even those who might typically view fortune cookies with suspicion. The Alexander Hamilton Bridge project was about to become a very interesting case study. When it came time to choose a company for the Alexander Hamilton Bridge project, New York City officials did something unexpected. They looked to China. A Chinese firm had submitted a bid that was significantly lower than any American competitor. The Chinese bid was hard to ignore. It was millions of dollars cheaper. This was a big deal for a city always trying to save money. Plus, the Chinese company had a proven track record. They had completed similar projects in China and other parts of the world. The decision was made. The contract was awarded to the Chinese firm. It was a historic moment. It was the first time a Chinese company would lead such a major infrastructure project in the United States. And as you might imagine, not everyone was thrilled. The decision to hire a Chinese firm sparked controversy. Some people worried about jobs. They argued that an American company should have gotten the contract. Others questioned the quality of Chinese engineering. There were concerns about national security. Some argued that letting a foreign company rebuild such a vital piece of infrastructure was risky. The Chinese firm suddenly found themselves under a microscope. Every move they made was scrutinized. The pressure was on. The company knew they had to prove themselves. They had to show that they were up to the task. They had to overcome skepticism and deliver a top-notch bridge. Section 5. Spanning the East River, the challenges of a complex project. The Alexander Hamilton Bridge project was a massive undertaking. It wasn't just about fixing a few cracks. The project involved replacing major sections of the bridge. It required careful planning and coordination. The bridge had to remain open during construction. This added another layer of complexity. Engineers had to find ways to work on the bridge without disrupting traffic. They had to ensure the safety of both workers and commuters. The Chinese engineers faced a steep learning curve. They had to adapt to American building codes and regulations. They had to work with American materials and suppliers. Communication was key. They had to overcome language barriers and cultural differences. Despite the challenges, the Chinese engineers rose to the occasion. They brought their A game, and by A game, I mean they brought some seriously innovative engineering solutions. They were like the Marie Kondos of bridge building, finding elegant and efficient solutions for every problem. One of their key innovations was the use of prefabricated components. Large sections of the bridge were built off-site in China and then shipped to New York. This sped up construction time significantly. Imagine assembling a piece of IKEA furniture, but instead of a bookshelf, it's a bridge, and instead of Swedish meatballs, you're fueled by the pride of a nation. This approach also reduced waste and minimized disruption to the surrounding neighborhood. It was a win-win situation, like finding a $20 bill in your pocket and then realizing it's actually a $50 bill. The Chinese firm had promised to save the city money, and they delivered. Their efficient construction methods and innovative engineering solutions helped to keep costs down. The project came in under budget. This was a major accomplishment, especially for a project of this scale. Infrastructure projects are notorious for going over budget. The fact that the Chinese firm was able to deliver ahead of schedule and under budget was a testament to their skill and efficiency. It also didn't hurt that they were likely motivated by the knowledge that the eyes of the world were upon them. Nobody wants to be the first team to fumble on a project this big, especially when you're representing a country known for its work ethic. The Alexander Hamilton Bridge project wasn't just about building a bridge, it was a symbol of international collaboration. It showed that countries with different political systems and cultures could work together on complex projects. The project helped to break down barriers and build trust. It demonstrated the benefits of sharing knowledge and expertise. It opened doors for future collaborations between Chinese and American companies. The world was watching, and what they saw was that maybe, just maybe, we could all stand to learn a thing or two from each other. The Alexander Hamilton Bridge project offers valuable lessons. It shows that international collaboration can be beneficial. It highlights the importance of looking beyond borders for solutions. It also reminds us that competition can drive innovation. The project was a success. The bridge was completed on time and under budget. It stands as a testament to the power of collaboration and the ingenuity of Chinese engineers. It also serves as a reminder that sometimes, the best way to bridge a gap is to build something together, even if it means occasionally swallowing your pride, or in this case, a really big plate of crow.